Welcome, everybody, to this special episode of the Surely You Can't Be Serious podcast. We are here right after the Super Bowl has finished to discuss who we think is the best.
Tampa Bay is definitely the best.
Well, there's no question about that.
We're here to talk about the best commercials, right?
I got to say that the whole experience of tonight, I'm glad that you were here. That was a good thing for us to get to watch this together. But it's been kind of disappointing after disappointing. I was really happy that our one guy who was a Gen Xer won the Super Bowl, but it wasn't much of a game.
They put it on, man. They beat them down.
The commercials weren't really that great.
The commercials not good this year.
I haven't really had much interest in NFL for a while now, and I watched the Super Bowl for the commercials, and it was a disappointment. But there were some that were pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Worth mentioning.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I got to say this. I got to give this list, and you tell me if I've missed any here.
Okay.
It is crazy the amount of retro commercials we had for this one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we had Wayne's World.
Yes.
We had Pizza Hut with the old style tablecloth on the guy from The Office's jacket.
Yep.
And the Pac-Man.
Plain Pac-Man.
The tabletop Pac-Man.
Right.
We had Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
And that had that kid that's going to be in the new Dune, which is also an 80s deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You had several Paramount commercials, which had Beavis and Butthead and several of the other old school folks. Now, here's the thing. CBS original shows. What did we see over and over again? Clarice, which is Silence of the Lambs, again from the 80s.
Yep.
And The Equalizer, which is like something like this old
90s?
lady. Yeah, it's an old lady. It's 80s, wasn't it? It was The Equalizer.
Wasn't that
The
Denzel
Equalizer.
Washington?
That was even later. Like back in the 80s, there was a guy. He was this old dude, like old white dude, not Queen Latifah at all.
Clint Eastwood,
the absolute opposite of Clint Eastwood. Okay, yeah, The Equalizer, 1985 to 1989, starring Mr. Edward Woodward, not at all Queen Latifah.
Mr. Edward Woodward.
Yeah, who made, I think, his final appearance in Hot Fuzz, which was a good movie. Anyway, then we had two of the folks from the 70s show in a commercial with Shaggy.
90s, right?
Right. Well, 2000, close enough, right? Yeah. We had the retro H&R Block dancing commercial.
Right.
We had the Bud Light commercials where they went back to all of their old retro, like all of those
legends,
guys.
Right? Bud Light legends.
Then we had Sesame Street singing the old classic Welcome to My Neighborhood, right? And then you had Dolly Parton singing 9 to 5.
I didn't really understand what that commercial was about.
It was
retro, but
it was something about like you don't have to work 9 to 5, you can work 5 to 9. Some weird, I didn't get it either.
Okay.
So it's crazy how many of those were.
They're definitely appealing to our age bracket, I would say.
Yeah. And again, it boggles my mind. The only Gen Xer on either one of these starting lineups was born in 1977. The next guy on his team is 8 years younger than he is. The next oldest guy is 8 years younger.
He's incredible, man.
Most of these guys weren't even born when the Super Bowl shuffle happened.
Tom Brady has been to 10 Super Bowls. He's won 7.
It's crazy.
It's shocking.
It is crazy.
Really, really incredible feat by him.
So,
okay, so we're going to talk about our favorite commercials?
Sure. Do you want to touch the halftime show first, though?
Yeah, let's talk about the halftime show. Okay. Listen, I'm the first one to say I'm not caught up on current music. So I didn't really know. I did recognize a couple of the tunes,
Uh-huh.
I heard that he put $7 million of his own money into the show.
Uh-huh.
It was okay. I didn't think his volume level was up high enough.
Right. Yeah. I mean, in about 2/3 into this thing, I said, I'm not a mixer.
Right.
Professionally, but I would just say, turn up his microphone a little bit.
Yeah. And then he did this kind of weird thing when he was in the kind of the area with all the gold lights.
Uh-huh.
And I told you that I'd had a buddy who would be motion sick. I would be motion sick watching that. Anyway,
I like The Weeknd. He's one of the few artists that I like, which is probably because his music has a very 80s feel to it. But the halftime show, I mean, it was good songs. They didn't have the volume set right, and it was kind of weird. He didn't even make it down onto the field until like the last song.
Can we just say that Prince's Purple Rain
Best of all time.
Best of all time.
Moment of silence for Princess Purple Rain. Halftime show.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we want to
Best commercials.
Ping pong back and forth here.
Ping pong back and forth. Sure. Okay. So two runners up for me. All right. I'm going to start with runner up. Number one is the Okios yogurt commercial, the Ugly Faces commercial. I like that one because Cole and I like to watch the Fittest on Earth, which is the CrossFit Games, and it had several of the guys from there. But I just thought it was funny, people making their ugly faces.
Okay. All right. Runner up number one for me.
Yeah.
Is I don't even know the guy's name. He was in Hot Tub Time Machine. All it is, him at Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
He's wearing a jacket that has the same design as the tablecloths from the old style Pizza Hut. And he's playing Pac-Man and eating Pizza Hut pizza. Shocker that I enjoyed the one where he's playing Pac-Man.
Right. That is Craig Robinson.
Thank you.
Who is on The Office as well. Yes.
Hot Tub Time Machine for me. But yeah, pizza, Pac-Man, right up my alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So runner up number two for me is the M&M's commercial. I thought that was pretty solid.
I like that.
Pretty good commercial. Sorry for calling you Karen. My name is Karen. I'm sorry, your name is Karen.
I like that one too.
That's great. That's a great commercial.
That was a good one. Okay. I'm going to go a little different than you. I like the Bud Light Legends commercial as runner up number two for me.
Okay.
You have the I Love You Man, and you have the football playing beers from like long time ago, 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Bud Bowl and all those?
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that one was pretty fun. And of course I like retro stuff.
And winner for me is the Will Ferrell commercial. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Him punching his fist through the globe, I thought was hysterical. I mean, it was just absurd all over the place, and I loved it.
Okay, that one was funny.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was funny. For me, though, the winner, I'm a sucker for these. You know me. I cry when I watch the Michael Jackson Man in the Mirror video.
Uh-huh.
The Toyota swimmer with no legs adoption from Siberia.
I had that as my honorable mention. And we're midway through that commercial, and I'm like, I can't swallow my cheeseburger because there's a lump in my throat.
I was like, this is the winner.
Yeah, that was a truly, truly great one. I would prefer funny to heart-wrenching, but that was an amazingly good, touching commercial. I'll tiebreaker goes to her for sure.
There you go.
Love it. That swimmer by the name Jessica Long, Paralympic gold medalist swimmer.
God, that one was great.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Tomorrow we will have our final Bon Jovi episode. Be sure and tune in for that.
It's Tuesday.
And then next week we will start our series on the video games of 1981.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. All right. So tune in, guys. Thanks for joining us for this special episode. We will see you soon.
By the way, New Jersey drops on Tuesday morning.
Right. I figured I was going to publish this in the morning.
Cut that. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.